Okay, welcome to part 7 of trying to understand Tumblr genders, which, who knows how well this will actually go, because I left off on anti-gender, A-N-T-E gender, a protein gender, which has the potential to be anything, but is formless and motionless and therefore does not manifest as any particular gender. Okay, I really honestly, everything about this description, like, gender doesn't, like, manifest or move, like, yeah, it can be fluid in the way of, like, gender fluid. I wouldn't know what that feels like, but imagine that, like, you have like, I'm okay if people identify it as a gender without it being, like, out of dysphoria. You don't have to have dysphoria, but it is very common that people do. But, like, some of these genders are just so oddball that it's like, no, that's not real. That's not a real thing. Unless you can tell me how that could be possible in a dysphoric sense, then go right ahead. But, I mean, a protein gender. Look at this. A protein gender. Anyhow. Why? Why Tumblr? I really went into this trying to be nice, but that's not happening. Okay, I'm gonna shut up because that's just a gender that I don't even know what to say. It's just, oh my gosh. Don't know where their protein gender. Is that like a protein shake? Like, that's what's going through my mind. Is it meat? I'm a bag of meat. Can I identify as a bag of meat? Okay, I'm sorry. I'm starting to be an asshole about it. Okay, anti-gender. I remember reading this. A gender which can only be described as the opposite of another gender. Example, anti-boy being the opposite of boy, also known as ungender. So tell me, what is the opposite of a boy? Like, really? Just, I'm not even, like, saying, like, to answer it. I mean, like, I expect most people to say female, but if you can give me a better understanding of what you mean by opposite of a gender, then by all means, educate me. Some of these just don't make any sense at all, but, I guess could function in some way. Next gender. Anxie gender. A-N-X-I-E gender. I remember reading about this one too, that's why I'm already laughing. A gender affected by anxiety. Dear God. Oh gosh. So, as y'all have seen in my videos in the past, I have very severe anxiety. I feel like this would describe my gender. Like, I'm not saying I'm this, but if I was Tumblr, I would be. I guess, like, that's the same as kind of experiencing gender. Um, I guess whatever you're anxious about, you know. I think I've said the same thing with some other things in the past about how it's like the mood swing one. It's like, yeah, your mood is going to kind of change how you feel feminine, masculine ways, but it doesn't change your gender. And if any of these are something where it's like, yes, it does change the gender, that's called gender fluid. You're just gender fluid. And you're free to say a lot of the fluidity is coming in forms of anxiety, but if that's the case, please go get help. You need to see a psychiatrist because, one, blaming your gender on your anxiety. Two, if you have anxiety, get help. Seriously. My gender has nothing to do with my anxiety, but it does help my anxiety go down when I identify as the correct gender that I am. My anxiety is affected by my gender, not my gender by my anxiety. Next gender, if I have enough time. Damn it. Nope.